We're off to a thrilling start here, folks. Currently in the top 3 positions, we have 81,792 and Finnamuki leading the pack, followed closely by Neo Texan. And rounding off the top 3 is Sputnik NZ, keeping up the pace. These AI drivers are really giving us a show today. The race is heating up as Neo Texan and Sputnik NZ go head-to-head for second place. It's a Porsche 928 GTS versus a Nissan Skyline GTR R33, a battle of power and precision. Meanwhile, Grains de Bill and Surianbot have made an impressive move, jumping to 5th place by overtaking Romans and Meyer. And look at that, Duvdad and myself, Amy, have also climbed the ranks, now sitting comfortably in 7th place after overtaking the 40 and Super Lacroix. The competition is fierce, and every position counts. We've got some impressive moves happening on the track. Okyoki 3 and 10K Manine 704 have made a strong push, overtaking Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming to secure the 16th position. Sidrik and Gilded Sarcophagi are not far behind, surpassing Katonit from Team Vanguard to claim 18th place. And let's not forget about Bucks Isro, who's making their way up the ranks, leaving Mane Mice Peter and R.A. Raphael in the dust as they take 21st position. The competition is heating up. Gary_710 and Human Cipher are making their move, overtaking Katonit from Team Vanguard to claim 19th place. The battle for that position is heating up between Gary_710 and Human Cipher in the Nissan Skyline GTR R33 and Katonit in the Porsche 944 Turbo S. It's a fierce battle for 20th place between Katonit in the Porsche 944 Turbo S and Bucks Isro in the Lotus Carlton. These two drivers are pushing their cars to the limit, trying to gain any advantage they can. The Porsche's turbocharged power is going head-to-head with the raw performance of the Lotus. It's a close fight, and every move counts as they jostle for position. Oh, what a turn of events. Super Lacroix has made a bold move, overtaking both Duvdad and myself to claim 7th place. The battle for that position is heating up between Super Lacroix in the Toyota Celica GT494 and Duvdad in the Nissan Skyline GTR R33. It's a clash of Japanese powerhouses. Duvdad and I have made a fantastic move, climbing up to 6th place by overtaking Roman FS and Meyer. Meanwhile, Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming have also made a strong push, surpassing Okyoki 3 and 10K Manine 704 to claim 16th place. The battle for 16th is heating up between Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming in the Lancia Delta S for Stradale. and Okyoki 3, and 10K Marine 704 in the BMW M5 E3488. We've got some movement in the middle of the pack. MD162 and Nukambakim are making their moves, overtaking Lacroix 1980 and AFRO to secure the 13th position. It's all about strategy and skill as these racers jostle for position. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are on fire, making a bold move to snatch second place from Neo Texan. Meanwhile, Buxizro and Katonit are locked in an intense battle for 20th place. The Lotus Carlton and Porsche 944 Turbo S are giving it their all in this thrilling showdown. We've got a fierce battle for 15th place between Schneekeistev and Jazak 72 in the Porsche 944 Turbo S, and Hot Wheel Skid 01 and Silver Gaming in the Lancia Delta S for Stradale. These drivers are pushing their cars to the limit, vying for every inch of track. It's a thrilling showdown as they navigate the twists and turns, showcasing their skills behind the wheel. The outcome of this battle will have a significant impact on their overall standings. R40 said, "Hey Amy, why is Neo Texan's Porsche so far ahead of the other Porsches?" Well, R40, it looks like Neo Texan has been practicing his driving skills and maybe he found some secret turbo boost button in his Porsche. Just kidding, it could be a combination of skill, strategy, and a little bit of luck. Racing can be unpredictable sometimes. We've got some movement in the middle of the pack. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making their move, overtaking MD 162 and Nukambakim to claim 13th place. It's a battle between a Porsche 928 GTS and a Mercedes-Benz SL 500 for that coveted position. In a bold move, Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 have surged ahead to claim the third position, leaving Sputnik NZ from Team for 20 in their dust. Meanwhile, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are locked in a fierce battle with MD 162 and Nukambakim for the 13th spot. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are behind the wheel of a Porsche 928 GTS, while MD 162 and Nukambakim are piloting a Mercedes-Benz SL 500. Down the pack, Gary 710, the Unknown Cypher, and Buxizro from Team Quark Express are engaged in an intense tussle for 19th place. Gary 710 and the Unknown Cypher are driving a Nissan Skyline GTR R33, while Buxizro is representing Team Quark Express in a Lotus Carlton. Romance and Meyer are making their move, overtaking both Grains de Belle and Sarayenbach to secure the 5th position. Their strategic maneuvering is paying off as they climb up the ranks. We have some impressive moves happening on the track. Grains de Belle and Sarayenbach are making their way up to 5th place, leaving Romance and Meyer behind. Meanwhile, Katonet, Peter, and R.A. Raphael are engaged in a fierce battle for 21st place. It's a showdown between a Porsche 944 Turbo S and a Lancia Delta S for Stradale. We've got a three-way battle for 21st place between Katonet, Peter, and R.A. Raphael. It's a clash of the classics as Katonet pilots the Porsche 944 Turbo S, while Peter and R.A. Raphael are behind the wheel of the Lancia Delta S for Stradale. These drivers are pushing their vintage machines to the limit, vying for every inch of track. Let's see who comes out on top in this thrilling fight for position. We've got a four-way battle for 16th place here. Steve and Jazak72 are behind the wheel of a Porsche 944 Turbo S, while Okyoki 3 and 10K Manin 70 are piloting a BMW M5 E3488. It's a clash of German engineering as they jostle for position on the track. Let's see who comes out on top in this intense fight for position. Bobardo and Pipiger NL1 are on fire as they make a bold move, snatching 2nd place from Sputnik NZ. But Sputnik NZ isn't giving up easily, swiftly reclaiming 3rd place from Neo-Texan. The competition is heating up, and these racers are leaving no room for error. Oh, Neo-Texan is really struggling out there, dropping a whopping 8 positions down to 16p. And it seems like Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are facing some challenges too, falling back 8 positions to 22p. On the other hand, Nolga 77 and Kamikars 38 are making some impressive moves, climbing up to 9p and overtaking Twix 560 and Palocaster 09 in the process. Duffdad and Amy are making their move, overtaking Romance and Meyer to secure 5th place. Meanwhile, Gary 710 and the Unknown Cypher are climbing up the ranks, surpassing Sidriq and Gilded Sarcophagi to claim 18th place. Electric Mary and Wipe are also on the rise, leaving Lacroix 1980 and AFRO behind as they advance to 22nd place. We have some exciting developments on the track. Grains de Belle and Sarayenbach have made a bold move, snatching 3rd place from Duffdad and Amy. But wait, Duffdad and Amy are not giving up without a fight. They have retaliated and reclaimed 4th position, leaving Sputnik NZ in their rearview mirror. The battle for podium positions is heating up. We have some movement in the middle of the pack. Katonet is making a strong push, overtaking both Sidriq and Gilded Sarcophagi to secure 19th place. It's all about strategy and skill when it comes to maneuvering through the field. Great job by Katonet. We've got some serious competition on the track. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making their move, closing in on Electric Mary and WAC. They've managed to reduce the gap by 2.3 seconds. The battle for position is heating up, and these racers are leaving no room for error. It's anyone's race at this point. We've got a three-way tussle for 15th place between Schneekeistev, Jasak 72, and Neo Texan. It's a battle of the Porsches, with Schneekeistev and Jasak 72 in the Porsche 944 Turbo S, while Neo Texan is piloting the Porsche 928 GTS. These drivers are pushing their machines to the limit, vying for every inch of track space. The competition is fierce, and it's anyone's race for that coveted 15th position. Oh, it seems like MD 162 and Nikenbakken are encountering some difficulties, slipping down the leaderboard to 18th place. On the other hand, we have an exciting clash for 6th position between Romans, Meyer, R40, and Super Lacroix, all behind the wheels of the Toyota Celica GT494. The battle is intense. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 and 10K Manine 704 are making moves, surpassing Neo Texan and securing 12th place. Sidrik and Gildred Sarkophagi are making a strong move, climbing up to 18th place, leaving Mene Maispeter and R.A. Raphael in their dust. Not to be outdone, Mene Maispeter and R.A. Raphael are determined to make their own comeback, overtaking Electric Mary and WAC to claim 19th place. Electric Mary and WAC, however, are not giving up easily as they push ahead, surpassing Lacroix 1980 and AFRO to secure 20th place. Neo Texan is making a strong move, overtaking both Okyoki 3 and 10K Manine 704 to secure 12th place. In the battle for that position, Neo Texan is behind the wheel of a Porsche 928 GTS, while Okyoki 3 and 10K Manine 704 are driving a BMW M5 E3488. Meanwhile, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are gaining ground on Electric Mary and WAC, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. We've got a three-way battle for 12th place between Okyoki 3, 10K Manine 704, and Neo Texan. Okyoki 3 and 10K Manine 704 are behind the wheel of a classic BMW M5 E3488. While Neo Texan is piloting a sleek Porsche 928 GTS. It's a clash of German engineering as they fight for position on the track. We have some exciting movements happening in the middle of the pack. Okyoki 3 and 10K Manine 704 have made a strong move, overtaking Neo Texan to secure 12th place. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are also on the move, pushing past Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming to claim 20th place. However, Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming aren't giving up easily, as they swiftly overtake MD 162 and Nikenbakken to secure 21st place. The battle for positions is heating up. We're off to an exciting start here with 81,792 and Finam Luki leading the way. They've got quite the speed and precision, but don't count out Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 who are hot on their tail. And let's not forget about Sputnik NZ making a strong move up into the top 3. The competition is fierce, and these AI drivers are really putting on a show for us today. We have a thrilling battle for first place as Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 make a daring move, overtaking 81,792 and Finamluki. Both teams are driving the iconic Nissan Skyline GT-R R33, showcasing their skills on the track. Meanwhile, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are putting the pressure on Electric Mary and WAG, closing the gap by 2.0 seconds. The competition is heating up. We've got some movement in the middle of the pack. Gary 710 and the Unknown Cypher are making their move, overtaking Buck's-Eyes Row for 15th place. It's a battle between a Nissan Skyline GT-R R33 and a Lotus Carlton. That's true, 81,792. The skill level of each AI pilot can really make a difference in the races. It's fascinating to see how they adapt to different tracks and compete against each other. Sometimes they surprise us with their strategies and overtakes. Neo Texum is making a strong move, climbing up to 10th place by overtaking Twix 560 and Paulocaster 09. The battle for that position is heating up between Neo Texum in the Porsche 928 GTS and Twix 560 and Paulocaster 09 in the Nissan Skyline GT-R R33. Neo Texum is making a strong move, closing the gap on our 40 and Super Lacroix by 3.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Buck's-Eyes Row and Catonet are engaged in a fierce battle for 16th place, with a Lotus Carlton and Porsche 944 Turbo S going head-to-head. In another exciting development, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are gaining ground on Electric Mary and WAG, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds. We have some shuffling happening in the middle of the pack. Okyoki 3 and 10 Kamanin 704 are making moves, overtaking Schnekaisktiv and Jasak 72 to claim 12th place. But wait, Schnekaisktiv and Jasak 72 aren't giving up easily as they fight back and reclaim 13th position. Meanwhile, Gary 710 and Hyundai Cipher are on the move, surpassing Neo Texan to secure 14th place. The battle for positions is heating up. Cedric and Gilded Sarcophagi are making a strong move, climbing up to 17th place, leaving Electric Mary and Wipe behind. But wait, Electric Mary and Wipe are not giving up easily, as they swiftly overtake Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming, securing the 18th position. However, Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming are not far behind, as they push forward and pass Neo Texan, claiming 19th place. It seems like Manamai Speeder and RR Raphael are on the move, making a fantastic leap to 22nd place. They've successfully overtaken Lacroix 1980 and AFRO, showcasing their skill and determination on the track. Shukai Steve and Jasak 72 in the Porsche 944 Turbo S are locked in a fierce battle with Gary 710, and Hyundai Cipher in the Nissan Skyline GTR are 33 for 13th place. The Porsche's turbocharged power is pitted against the Skyline's legendary performance. It's a fight to watch as these drivers push their cars to the limit. We've got some action in the mid-pack. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making moves, overtaking Manamai Speeder and RR Raphael for that coveted 22nd position. It's a battle between a Porsche 928 GTS and a Lancia Delta S for Stradale. Neo Texan is showing some serious skill as they close in on Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. This race is heating up, folks. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are on fire. They've made a stunning move, overtaking Sputnik NZ to claim second place. Their skillful driving is paying off as they continue to climb up the ranks. Catonet is making moves on the track, overtaking Bucksize Road to secure 15th place. The battle between them is heating up as they navigate the circuit. Catonet is behind the wheel of a Porsche 944 Turbo S, while Bucksize Row is piloting a Lotus Carlton. Both drivers are pushing their cars to the limit in this intense fight for position. We have some exciting battles happening on the track. Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming are making a strong move, overtaking Electric Mary and Wipe for 18th place. The Lancia Delta S for Stradale is proving its worth against the Honda Prelude Type S99. And just behind them, Electric Mary and Wipe are now locked in a tight battle with Neo Texan in the Porsche 928 GTS for 19th place. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are putting on a show as they rapidly close the gap on 81,792 and Finamluki, reducing it by a whopping 14.5 seconds. It's an impressive display of skill and determination from Bobardo and Pipiger NR1. Meanwhile, MD162 and Nukambakum are making their move, overtaking Electric Mary and Wipe to secure the 19th position. They're certainly not holding back. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making moves, climbing up to 20th place, leaving Mene Maispeter and R.A. Raphael behind. But wait, Mene Maispeter and R.A. Raphael are not giving up easily, as they swiftly overtake Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming, securing 21st place. However, Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming are determined to stay in the race, overtaking Electric Mary and WAG for 22nd position. Gary_710 and the Unknown Cypher are making their move, overtaking Schnuckative and Jasak72 to secure the 13th position. It's all about strategy and skill as they navigate through the pack. The race is heating up as Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming are closing in on Mene Maispeter and R.A. Raphael, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. The pressure is on, and every second counts. Neo-Texan is making a strong move, closing in on Sidric and Gilded Sarcophagi, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds. We've got some sneaky moves happening on the track. Schnuckative and Jasak72 have made a bold move, overtaking Gary710 and Unknown Cypher to secure the 13th position. It's all about strategy and seizing those opportunities. Neo-Texan is making a strong move, overtaking both Sidric and Gilded Sarcophagi to secure the 17th position. The battle for 17p is intense, with Neo-Texan in a Porsche 928 GTS and Sidric and Gilded Sarcophagi in a Mercedes-Benz SL500. It's a clash of German engineering on the track. The race is heating up as Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming are making a strong comeback, closing the gap by 2.1 seconds on Mene Maispeter and R.A. Raphael. The competition is fierce, and every second counts in this high-speed battle. Oh, what a move by Super Lacroix. They've overtaken Romans and Meyer to claim 6th place. It's a Celica GT4 showdown between R40 and Super Lacroix and Romans and Meyer. Both drivers are piloting the '94 Toyota Celica GT4, making this battle even more intense. Romans and Meyer are making their move, climbing up the ranks to secure 6th place. They've successfully overtaken R40 and Super Lacroix, showcasing their skill and determination on the track. Oh, it looks like Neo-Texan is on the move. Closing in on Catonet, they've managed to reduce the gap by 2.3 seconds. The pressure is on as Neo-Texan aims to make a pass and secure a higher position. We have a thrilling battle for first place between Bobardo and Pipiger NO1 and AG 1792 and Finamluki. Both teams are driving the iconic Nissan Skyline GT-R R33, showcasing their skills on the track. Meanwhile, Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are making a strong push, closing in on the name Ice Peter and RR Raphael, reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. The competition is heating up. We've got a fierce battle for 16th place between Katonit from Team Vanguard in the Porsche 944 Turbo S and Neo Texan in the Porsche 928 GTS. These drivers are pushing their Porsches to the limit, vying for that coveted position on the leaderboard. Meanwhile, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO have made an impressive move up the ranks, overtaking MD 162 and Nikambakum to secure 19th place. It's all about strategy and skill as these drivers maneuver their way through the pack. Stay tuned as the race continues to unfold, with plenty of exciting moments still to come. Romans and Meyer have made a strong move, climbing up to 5th place and leaving Duff Dad and myself behind. Neo Texan is also making progress, overtaking Katonit and moving up to 16th place. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are showing determination as they close in on Sidric and Gildred Sarkophagi, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Katonit is making a strong move, climbing up to 16th place by overtaking Sidric and Gildred Sarkophagi. However, Sidric and Gildred Sarkophagi are not far behind, as they have managed to overtake Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings and secure 17th place. The competition is heating up as these drivers battle for position on the track. In a surprising turn of events, MD 162 and Nikambakum have made their move, overtaking Lacroix 1980 and AFRO to secure the 19th position. It's all about strategy and skill as these racers battle it out on the track. We've got a thrilling battle for 4th place between Grains de Bill, Sir Ironbot, Romans, and Meyer. It's a clash of the classics as Grains de Bill and Sir Ironbot pilot the Nissan Skyline GT-R R33, while Romans and Meyer take on the challenge in the Toyota Celica GT494. These drivers are pushing their cars to the limit, vying for that coveted position. Stay tuned to find out. Neo Texan is showing some serious determination as they close in on Sidric and Gildred Sarkophagi, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. This race is heating up, and every second counts. We've got a thrilling race on our hands as Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are making a strong comeback, closing the gap by a whopping 37.5 seconds. They're putting the pressure on the name Ice Peter and RR Raphael, who better watch their review mirrors. The battle for position is heating up, and anything can happen on this track. The competition is heating up as Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are making a strong push, closing the gap by 3.4 seconds on Mane Peter and R.A. Raphael. It's a battle of skill and strategy as these racers navigate the track. Neo-Texan is showing some impressive driving skills as they close in on Cedric and Gildred Sarcophagi, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. The competition is heating up, and every second counts in this race. We've got some shuffling happening in the middle of the pack. Gary_710 and the unknown Cypher are making moves, overtaking Okioki3 and 10Kmanine704 to secure 12th place. And look at that, Bucksizero is on the move too, passing Catona to claim 15th place. These racers are showing their determination to climb up the ranks. Bucksizero is making a strong move, surpassing Catonet from Team Vanguard to secure 13th place. However, Catonet isn't one to back down and swiftly retaliates, reclaiming the position and pushing Bucksizero back. Meanwhile, Cedric and Gildred Sarcophagi are on the rise, overtaking both Schneekeistev and Jasak72 to secure 15th place. The battle for positions in the middle of the pack is heating up. While Okioki3 and 10Kmanine704 are on a mission. They've just overtaken 4 cars in quick succession, propelling themselves up to 16th place. But wait, here comes Neo-Texan, charging hard and closing the gap by a whopping 43.9 seconds. It's a battle for the ages. Oh, what a twist! Okioki3 and 10Kmanine704 have managed to hold off Neo-Texan's charge and maintain their position in 16th place. Incredible racing action here, folks. Romans and Meyer have made a fantastic move, climbing up to 5th place and leaving Duff Dad and myself in their review mirror. On the other hand, Catonet from Team Vanguard has surged forward, surpassing Bucksizero to claim 13th position. It's now a thrilling battle between Catonet's Porsche 944 Turbo S and Bucksizero's Lotus Carlton for that coveted 13th spot. It seems like Okioki3 and 10Kmanine704 are on a mission to catch up with Cedric and Gildred Sarcophagi as they close the gap by 2.6 seconds. The pressure is on, and these racers are pushing their limits to make their move. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are making moves, climbing up to 2nd place by overtaking Sputnik NZ. Okioki3 and 10Kmanine704 are also on the move, advancing to 15th position, leaving Neo-Texan behind. However, Neo-Texan quickly retaliates, reclaiming 16th place from Bucksizero. The race is heating up as positions continue to change. Bucksizero is making an impressive charge, closing in on Schneekeistev and Jasak72, reducing the gap by a whopping 11.8 seconds. But wait, MD162 and Nikambakum are not far behind, quickly catching up to Bucksizero, closing the gap by an astonishing 45.8 seconds. Meanwhile, Duff Dad and myself, Amy, have made a move up the ranks, overtaking R40 and Super Lacroix to secure 5th place. Catonet is making a strong move, closing in on Gary 710 and Human Cipher, narrowing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Similarly, Neo-Texan is putting the pressure on Cedric and gilded sarcophagi, closing the gap by the same margin. Meanwhile, Bucksizero, MD162, and Newcambochum are locked in an intense battle for 18th place, with Bucksizero in a Lotus Colton and MD162 and Newcambochum in a Mercedes-Benz SL500. Romans and Meyer are making a strong move, overtaking R40 and Super Lacroix to claim 6th place. It's a battle of the Toyota Celica GT4s between these two teams. Meanwhile, Neo Texan is on a mission, closing in on Sidric and gilded sarcophagi, narrowing the gap by 2.6 seconds. We've got some movement in the middle of the pack. MD162 and Newcambochum are making their way up the leaderboard, overtaking Bucksizero for that 18th position. It's all about strategy and skill as these racers navigate the track. Electric Mary and Wipe are making a strong move, climbing up to 22nd place and leaving Hot Wheel Skid 01 and Silver Gaming in their rearview mirror. It's all about strategy and skill as they navigate the track and make those crucial overtakes. Katonet is making a strong move, closing in on Gary 710 and Hyunon Siffer with a gap reduction of 2.4 seconds. It's a thrilling battle for position as the race heats up. Neo Texan is making a strong move, surpassing both Sidric and gilded sarcophagi to claim the 14th position. This battle for 14p is intense, with Neo Texan in a Porsche 928 GTS and Sidric and gilded sarcophagi in a Mercedes-Benz SL500. The Porsche's power and agility might give Neo Texan the edge in this contest. Neo Texan is making moves, overtaking both Sidric and gilded sarcophagi to secure the 13th position. But wait, Sidric and gilded sarcophagi are not far behind, as they swiftly pass Katonet to claim 14th place. The battle for positions is heating up. We've got some sneaky moves happening on the track. Schnurkeistiv and Jlasak 72 are making their way up the ranks, overtaking Katonet from Team Vanguard to claim the 16th position. It's all about strategy and skill out here, folks. We've got a thrilling race on our hands, folks. MD162 and Newcambochum are on fire as they rapidly close in on Katonet, reducing the gap by a whopping 40.0 seconds. Incredible driving skills on display here. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is showing some serious skill as they close in on Gary 710 and Hyunon Siffer, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up as these racers battle it out for position. We've got a fierce battle for 4th place between Grains de Bill, Sir Ironbot, Duff Dad, and myself, Amy. All of us are behind the wheel of the iconic Nissan Skyline GT-R R33. It's a showdown of skill and determination as we navigate the twists and turns of the track. Stay tuned to find out. We have some exciting developments on the track. Sidric and gilded sarcophagi are putting the pressure on Neo Texan, closing the gap by 5.1 seconds. It's a battle for supremacy. Meanwhile, Dove and I have made a fantastic move, overtaking Grains de Belle and Sir Ironbot to claim the 4th position. The competition is heating up, folks. We have some exciting developments on the track. Grains de Belle and Sir Ironbot have made a bold move, overtaking Dove and myself to claim 4th place. Meanwhile, Steve and Jasak72 are making their presence known, climbing up to 15th position, leaving Catonit behind. But wait, Catonit from Team Vanguard is not giving up easily, as they swiftly pass Neo Texan to secure 16th place. The competition is heating up. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are showing some impressive driving skills as they close in on 81,792 and Finamluki, narrowing the gap by 2.0 seconds. The competition is heating up, and it's anyone's race. Twix 560 and Paulo Custer 09 are showing some serious speed as they close in on Dove and myself, reducing the gap by a whopping 37.6 seconds. In a stunning move, Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 have taken over the lead, leaving 81,792 and Finamluki behind. The pressure is on as Twix 560 and Paulo Custer 09 continue to reel us in, narrowing the gap by 37.6 seconds. In a surprising turn of events, Okyoki 3 and 10K 704 have made a strong move, overtaking Steve and Jasak72 to claim the 13th position. However, Steve and Jasak72 are not giving up easily, as they swiftly counterattack, reclaiming their position and pushing Cedric and Gildred Sarkophagi down to 14th place. The battle for these mid-pack positions is heating up. Sputnik NZ is making a strong comeback, closing the gap by 5.5 seconds on 81,792 and Finamluki. Noga 77 and Kamikars 38 are also on the move, narrowing the distance by 11.2 seconds on Romans and Meyer. Meanwhile, Electric Mary and Wipe are putting on an impressive display, closing the gap by a whopping 41.4 seconds on Lacroix 1980 and AFRO. These racers are showing incredible determination and skill as they strive to improve their positions. While Mene Maispeter and R.A. Raphael are on fire, closing the gap by a whopping 40.0 seconds. They're really giving Cedric and Gilded Sarkophagi a run for their money. And look at that, Dove and Amy are making moves, climbing up to 8th place. They've overtaken Twix 560 and Paulo Custer 09, showing some impressive driving skills. But Twix 560 and Paulo Custer 09 aren't giving up either, as they've managed to move up to 9th place, overtaking Nulgas 77 and Kamikars 38. It's a fierce battle for positions in the middle of the pack. (81,792) and Finamluki have made a stunning move to take the lead, leaving Sputnik NZ behind in 2nd place. Meanwhile, Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 have been overtaken, slipping down the ranks. In the middle of the pack, Okyoki 3 and 10K 704 have surged forward, leaving Steve and Jasak72 in their dust. Oh, it seems like Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are facing some challenges out there, dropping a whopping 15 positions down to 18th place. On the other hand, Dad and I have made a great move, climbing up to 7th position, leaving Twix 560 and Paolo Custer 09 behind. Speaking of them, they've managed to secure 8th place, overtaking Nolga's 77 and Kamika's 38. The race is heating up, and every position counts. Nolga's 77 and Kamika's 38 are on fire, closing in on Twix 560 and Paolo Custer 09 with a remarkable 6.2 second gap reduction. MD 162 and Nukembakum are also making their move, narrowing the distance to Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 by a whopping 577.2 units. And look at that, Dad and myself, Amy, have made a fantastic leap to 5th place, leaving her 40 and Super Lacroix in our review mirror. We've got a couple of racers, Okyoki 3 and 10K Million 704, making a strong move as they close in on Twix 560 and Paolo Custer 09, reducing the gap by an impressive 25.3 seconds. And it looks like Buck's Eyes Row is also on the move, narrowing the distance to Katonet by 5.1 seconds. The competition is heating up as these drivers push their limits to gain ground. Dad and Amy are making their move, overtaking Roman FS and Meyer to secure 4th place. Meanwhile, MD 162 and Nukembakum are on the hunt, closing in on Bobardo and Pipiger NR1, narrowing the gap by 2.0 seconds. The competition is heating up. Oh, what a turn of events. Super Lacroix has made a bold move, overtaking both Romans and Meyer to claim 4th place. It's a battle of the Toyota Celica GT4s between Super Lacroix and Romans and Meyer. Meanwhile, Grains de Bill and Sarahenbot are on the move, leaving Nolga's 77 and Kamika's 38 behind as they climb up to 6th place. We've got some serious contenders making their move. Grains de Bill and Sarahenbot are closing in on Romans and Meyer, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Katonet is on a mission, reeling in Gary 710 and Union Cipher, narrowing the distance by 2.3 seconds. And look at that, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO have made a fantastic leap to 20th place, leaving Menei Speter and RA Rafael behind. The competition is heating up, folks. Dad and Amy are making a move, closing in on Sputnik NZ and reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. The competition is heating up as they battle for position. We've got some serious contenders on the track. Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are pushing the pedal to the metal, closing in on Menei Speter and RA Rafael with a whopping 43.4 second gap reduction. The pressure is on as these racers battle it out for position. Oh, it seems like Neo Texan is on the move. Closing in on Katonet, they've managed to reduce the gap by 2.1 seconds. The pressure is building as Neo Texan aims to make a pass and secure a higher position. Let's see if they can maintain this momentum and make a move soon. We've got a three-way battle for first place. Sputnik NZ has made a bold move, overtaking both AG 1792 and Finamluki. All three drivers are behind the wheel of the iconic Nissan Skyline GTR R33. It's a showdown of skill and strategy as they vie for that coveted top spot. It seems like the race is heating up as MD 162 and Newcambochum are making a move, closing in on Bobardo and Piepiger NR1. They've managed to reduce the gap by 2.4 seconds. The competition is fierce, and every second counts in this high-stakes race. It's a Porsche showdown as Catonet and Neo Texum fight for the 14th position. The Porsche 944 Turbo S and the Porsche 928 GTS are evenly matched, making this battle a true test of skill. Both drivers are pushing their cars to the limit, determined to gain an advantage. It's a thrilling race within a race. Oh, it seems like R40, also known as Super Lacroix, is making a move. They're closing in on Dovdad and myself, narrowing the gap by 2.5 seconds. The competition is heating up as we approach the final stretch. Twix 560 and Paolo Custer 09 are making a strong move, overtaking Okioki 3 and 10K Manin 704 to secure the 9th position. But wait, Okioki 3 and 10K Manin 704 are not giving up easily as they swiftly reclaim their spot, leaving Schnekai Steve and Jasak 72 behind in 10th place. The battle for positions is heating up. Oh, it seems like Super Lacroix is on a mission. They're closing in on Dovdad and Amy, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Catonet is making moves, climbing up to 14th place by overtaking Buxizero. But Buxizero isn't giving up either, as they swiftly take back 15th place from Neo Texum. The competition is heating up. We've got some exciting action happening on the track. MD 162 and Newcambochum are putting the pressure on Neo Texum, closing in with a 6.2 second gap reduction. Meanwhile, Bobardo and Piepiger NR1 are making moves, climbing up to 16th place by overtaking Sidriq and Gildred Sarkophagi. Speaking of which, Sidriq and Gildred Sarkophagi aren't giving up either, as they've now moved up to 17th place, leaving Neo Texum behind. The competition is heating up. Oh, it seems like there's some intense action happening on the track. Super Lacroix is making a move and closing in on Dovdad and Amy, reducing the gap by 2.5 seconds. Meanwhile, Neo Texum is not far behind, as they are reeling in Sidriq and Gildred Sarkophagi, narrowing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up as these drivers battle for position. We have an exciting development on the track. The dynamic duo of Mane Peter and R.A. Raphael are making a strong push, closing the gap by a whopping 41.2 seconds on Lacroix 1980 and AFRO. This is some impressive driving from René Maispeter and R.A. Raphael as they aim to overtake their competitors. The dynamic duo of Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are on the move, closing in on Electric Mary and WAC. They've managed to reduce the gap by 2.8 seconds. Oh, it seems like Super Lacroix is on a mission. They're closing in on Dovdad and myself, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds. The competition is heating up as we approach the final stretch of the race. We've got a fierce battle for 4th place between R40 and Super Lacroix, both driving Toyota Celica GT4 94S. It's a showdown of the same car model. Meanwhile, Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are making moves, closing in on Electric Mary and WAC, narrowing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up. We've got some intense action on the track. Super Lacroix has made a bold move, overtaking Romans and Meyer to claim 4th position. It's a battle of the Toyota Celica GT4s between Super Lacroix and Romans and Meyer. Meanwhile, Noga 77 and Kamikaze 38 are showing great determination, closing in on Grains de Bill and Surayan Bot, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. The competition is heating up. Romans and Meyer are making their move, overtaking R40 and Super Lacroix to secure 4th place. Meanwhile, Noga 77 and Kamikaze 38 are closing in on Grains de Bill and Surayan Bot, narrowing the gap by 3.5 seconds. In another exciting battle, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are hot on the heels of MD162 and Newcambocken, reducing the distance by 2.4 seconds. The competition is heating up as these racers fight for every position. We've got some intense battles happening on the track. Noga 77 and Kamikaze 38 are making a strong comeback, closing in on Grains de Bill and Surayan Bot by 2.4 seconds. It's a tight race as Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are also closing the gap on MD 162 and Newcambocken by 2.3 seconds. And let's not forget Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming, who are giving Electric Mary and WAC a run for their money, closing in by 2.3 seconds. The competition is heating up. The dynamic duo of Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are making their move, closing in on Electric Mary and WAC with a 2.9 second gap. Will they be able to catch up and overtake them? It's a thrilling battle for position. The dynamic duo of Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are on fire, closing in on Electric Mary and WAC with a 2.6 second gap reduction. They're showing some serious determination out there on the track. MD 162 and Newcambocken are making moves, climbing up to 18th place and leaving Sidric and Gilded Sarcophagi in their rearview mirrors. It's a Mercedes-Benz SL 500 showdown between these drivers as they battle it out for that coveted position. In a surprising turn of events, Super Lacroix has made a bold move and snatched 4th place from Romans and Meyer. The competition is heating up as the racers battle for position. Bobardo and Pipiger N1 are putting on quite the show as they close in on Buck's-Eyes Row, narrowing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up, and these drivers are leaving no room for error. It's a battle of skill and strategy as they navigate the twists and turns of the track. Keep your eyes peeled for any unexpected moves. We've got some new contenders on the rise. Grains de Bill and Serayenbot are making their move, overtaking Romans and Meyer to secure 5th place. The competition is heating up as these skilled drivers showcase their determination on the track. We have an exciting development on the track. It seems that MD 162 and Newcambocken are on a mission to catch up with Neo Texan as they close the gap by an impressive 13.2 seconds. The pressure is on, and these drivers are pushing their limits to make their move. Sidric and Gilded Sarcophagi are making moves on the track, climbing up to 18th place by overtaking MD 162 and Newcambocken. Their determination is paying off as they steadily improve their position in the race. We've got some serious contenders on the move. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making their move, closing the gap by 3.2 seconds on MD 162 and Newcambocken. The pressure is on as they try to gain ground and secure a higher position. It's all about strategy and precision as these racers navigate the track. We've got some serious contenders on the move. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making their move, closing in on MD 162 and Newcambocken. They've managed to shrink the gap by 3.0 seconds. The pressure is on as they try to secure a higher position in this race. Neo Texan is making a strong push, closing in on Bobardo and Pipiger NO1, reducing the gap by 3.3 seconds. We've got some exciting action on the track. MD 162 and Newcambocken are on a mission, closing in on Sidric and Gilded Sarcophagi. They're making up ground, narrowing the gap by 2.0 seconds. It's a battle for position, and these drivers are giving it their all. We've got a four-way battle for 9th place here. Twix 560 and Paulo Custer 09 are behind the wheel of the Nissan Skyline GT-R R33, while Okioki 3 and 10K Manin 70 are piloting the BMW M5 E3488. It's a clash of Japanese and German engineering as these drivers fight for position. Bobardo and Pipiger NL1 are showing some serious skill as they close in on Buckseyes Row, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Sidriq and Gilded Sarcophagi are making their move, climbing up to 17th place and overtaking Neo Texan. The competition is heating up, and every position counts. We've got some exciting action on the track. MD 162 and Newcambakum are putting the pressure on Neo Texan, closing in with a gap reduction of 2.1 seconds. The competition is heating up as these drivers battle for position. Stay tuned to see if they can make a move and shake up the leaderboard. MD 162 and Newcambakum are putting on a show as they rapidly close in on Neo Texan, reducing the gap by an impressive 59.8 seconds. In the battle for 9th place, Twix 560 and Paulo Custer 09 in the Nissan Skyline GT-R R33 are going head-to-head with Okioki 3 and 10K Manin 704 in the BMW M5 E3488. It's a clash of iconic cars from different eras. Neo Texan is showing some impressive driving skills as they close in on Sidriq and Gilded Sarcophagi, narrowing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up as these drivers battle it out for position. Electric Mary and Wipe are making moves, climbing up to 21st place, leaving Hot Wheel Skid 01 and Silver Gaming in their review mirrors. However, Hot Wheel Skid 01 and Silver Gaming aren't giving up easily as they regain some ground, now sitting at 22nd place, overtaking Mene Mais Peter and R.A. Raphael. The battle for positions is heating up. Oh, enjoy watching the rest of the race from your cozy bed, Romans. See you later. We'll keep the excitement going here on the stream. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are making moves on the track, overtaking Buckseyes Road to secure the 15th position. The battle between Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 in their Nissan Skyline GT-R R33 and Buckseyes Road in the Lotus Carlton is heating up as they fight for that coveted spot. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is showing some serious determination as they close in on Sidric and Gildred Sarcophagi, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. We have some exciting action on the track as Manamai Speeder and RRFIO are making a strong push, closing in on Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming. The gap is shrinking by 3.9 seconds, and it's anyone's race at this point. Schnuckai Steve and Jasak 72 in the Porsche 944 Turbo S are locked in a fierce battle with Gary 710, and Yunan Siffer in the Nissan Skyline GTR are 33 for 11th place. The precision and power of the Porsche are being put to the test against the speed and agility of the Skyline. It's anyone's race as they fight for position. Schnuckai Steve and Jasak 72 are making their move, overtaking both Gary 710 and Yunan Siffer to secure the 11th position. Their strategic maneuvering is paying off as they steadily climb up the ranks. Neo Texan is making a move, closing in on Sidric and Gildred Sarcophagi with a 2.1 second gap. The competition is heating up as the racers battle for position. Schnuckai Steve and Jasak 72 in the Porsche 944 Turbo S are locked in a fierce battle with Gary 710, and Yunan Siffer in the Nissan Skyline GTR are 33 for 11th place. The Porsche's nimble handling is being put to the test against the Skyline's raw power. It's anyone's race as they fight for position. Oh, it seems like Super Lacroix is on the move. They're closing in on Duvdad and myself, narrowing the gap by 2.3 seconds. The competition is heating up as we approach the middle of the race. We have some new contenders in the mix. Grains de Bill and Sir Ironbot have made a bold move, overtaking their 40 and Super Lacroix to claim 4th place. The competition is heating up as these racers battle for position. Oh, it seems like Super Lacroix is on a mission. They're closing in on Dad and myself, narrowing the gap by 2.5 seconds. The pressure is on as we try to hold our positions against this determined competitor. Hey, Mobsam! Thank you so much for following the channel. Buckle up because we're about to witness some epic R-driven race car action together. Let's go! Automobile dash symbol. Oh, it seems like Super Lacroix is on a mission. They're making their move and closing the gap on Dad and myself by 2.4 seconds. This race just got even more exciting. Oh, it seems like a 40, also known as Super Lacroix, is on the move. They're closing in on Dad and myself, narrowing the gap by 2.3 seconds. The competition is heating up as we approach the final stretch of this race. Neo-Texan is showing some serious determination as they close in on Cedric and Gilded Sarcophagi, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds. This race is heating up, folks. Sputnik NZ is showing some serious determination as they close in on 81,792 and Finnamuki, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. It's a battle of skill and strategy as these drivers push their AI capabilities to the limit. Sputnik NZ is making a move, closing in on 81,792 and Finnamuki, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up as these drivers battle for position. Here comes Sputnik NZ, making a strong move as they close in on 81,792 and Finnamuki. They've managed to reduce the gap by 2.0 seconds. It's a thrilling battle for position, and Sputnik NZ is showing some impressive speed. We have some exciting developments on the track. Detroit Belle-Isle and Surianbot are making their move, overtaking their 40 and Super Lacroix to secure 4th place. It's a strategic battle for position as they navigate the twists and turns of the race. In a surprising turn of events, Super Lacroix has made a bold move and snatched 4th place from Detroit Belle-Isle and Surianbot. The competition is heating up as the racers battle it out for position. We've got a three-way battle for 12th place between Gary_710, Hunon Cipher, and Catonit. Gary_710 and Hunon Cipher are behind the wheel of a Nissan Skyline GTR R33, while Catonit is piloting a Porsche 944 Turbo S. It's a clash of iconic Japanese and German sports cars. Let's see who comes out on top in this intense fight for position. Oh, it seems like Okyoki 3 and 10K Manin 70 are facing some challenges out there on the track, slipping back 9 positions to 19th place. On the other hand, Shnekaisativ and Jasak 72 are making some moves, climbing up to 10th position, overtaking Gary 710 and Hunon Cipher in the process. Speaking of Gary 710 and Hunon Cipher, They are not far behind, now sitting comfortably in 11th place after overtaking Katonet. The race is heating up as positions continue to shuffle. Okyoki 3 and 10 Kamenin 704 are on a mission, making their way through the pack with impressive overtakes. They have just passed for cars to secure 15th place, leaving Buck's Row in their rearview mirror. Buck's Row is making a strong move, closing in on Okyoki 3 and 10 Kamenin 704. The gap is shrinking by 2.1 seconds. Neo Texan is making a strong move, surpassing both Sidriq and Gilded Sarcophagi to secure 17th place. The battle for that position is heating up between Neo Texan in the Porsche 928 GTS and Sidriq and Gilded Sarcophagi in the Mercedes-Benz SL 500. We've got a four-way battle for 9th place. Twix 560 and Paulo Custer 09 in the Nissan Skyline GTR R33 are going head-to-head with Schneekei Steve and Jasak 72 in the Porsche 944 Turbo S. It's a clash of iconic Japanese and German sports cars. In a surprising turn of events, Bobardo and Pipiger NO1 have made a strong move, overtaking Schneekei Steve and Jasak 72 to secure the 13th position. Their determination is paying off as they continue to climb up the ranks. We have a thrilling race on our hands as Okyoki 3 and 10 Kamenin 704 are making a strong push, closing the gap by a whopping 40.3 seconds. The pressure is on for Schneekei Steve and Jasak 72 to hold their positions. This race is heating up. Sputnik NZ is making a move, closing in on 81,792 and Finim Luki, narrowing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Neo Texan is also on the move, reeling in Buck's Row, reducing the distance by 2.2 seconds. The battle for positions is heating up as these drivers push their limits on the track. We've got some serious contenders on the move. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are putting the pressure on MD 162 and Nikambakan, closing in with a 3.6 second gap reduction. These racers are showing their determination to climb up the ranks. Hey there, MBG 2129. Welcome back to the channel. We've missed you. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy some epic race car action together. Buckle up, it's gonna be one wild ride. Racing car glowing star. The race is heating up as Romans and Meyer are making a strong push, closing in on Grains de Ville and Serayenbot. They've managed to reduce the gap by 2.1 seconds, showing some impressive driving skills. It's going to be an exciting battle for those positions. We've got some serious contenders on the track. Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming are putting the pressure on Manamai Speeter and R.A. Raphael, closing in with a 2.3 second gap. The battle for position is heating up, and it's anyone's race. Oh, it seems like there's some excitement on the track. The Super Lacroix is making a move and closing in on Dovdad and myself, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. This race is heating up, folks. In a surprising turn of events, Super Lacroix has made a bold move and snatched third place from Dovdad and myself, Amy. It seems like the competition is heating up as we enter the final stretch of the race. Dovdad and Amy are on the move, making a bold move to secure third place. They've successfully overtaken R40 and Super Lacroix, showing some impressive driving skills. We've got some exciting action on the track. R40 and Super Lacroix are making their move, closing in on Dovdad and Amy, reducing the gap by 2.6 seconds. Meanwhile, Nolga 77 and Kamikars 38 are showing their skills, climbing up to 6th place, overtaking Romans and Meyer. The competition is heating up. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is making a move, climbing up to 16th place and leaving Bucksizero in the dust. Meanwhile, Sidriq and Gilded Sarcophagi are hot on Bucksizero's tail, narrowing the gap by 3.9 seconds. The competition is heating up as these racers battle for position. Oh, it seems like Super Lacroix is on a mission. They're closing in on Dovdad and myself, narrowing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up as we approach the final stretch of the race. We've got some exciting action on the track as MD 162 and Newcambochum are making their move, closing in on Sidriq and Gilded Sarcophagi. They are narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds, showing some impressive driving skills. The competition is heating up. We've got some new contenders in the mix. Grains de Bill and Sir Ironbot have made a bold move, overtaking R40 and Super Lacroix to claim 4th place. The competition is heating up as these racers battle for position. In a surprising turn of events, Super Lacroix has made a bold move, overtaking both Grains de Bill and Sir Ironbot to secure the 4th position. The competition is heating up as the racers battle it out for their positions on the leaderboard. In a surprising turn of events, Minema Speaker and R.A. Raphael have made a strong move up the ranks, overtaking Electric Mary and Wipe to claim the 21st position. Their determination and skill are paying off as they continue to climb through the field. The underdogs are making their move. Hot Wheels Skid 01 and Silver Gaming have surged forward, leaving Electric Mary and Wipe in the dust. They've climbed up to 22nd place, overtaking their rivals with skill and determination. It seems like Dovdad and Amy are on a mission to catch up with Sputnik NZ as they close the gap by 5.4 seconds. Dovdad and Amy are on fire, closing in on Sputnik NZ with a remarkable 36.6 second gain. It's a fierce battle for 11th place between Catonit in the Porsche 944 Turbo S and Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 in the Nissan Skyline GTR R33. Both drivers are pushing their cars to the limit, trying to gain the upper hand. The Porsche's turbocharged power is up against the Skyline's legendary performance. It's anyone's race as they fight for position. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are making moves on the track, overtaking Catonit from Team Vanguard to secure the 11th position. Their determination and skill are evident as they continue to climb up the ranks. Buxisro is showing some serious determination as they close in on Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. The competition is heating up, and every second counts in this race. Oh, it seems like there's some serious competition on the track. Super Lacroix is making a move, closing in on Dovdad and myself, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Schneekeistev and Jasak72 are not far behind, closing in on Catonit with a 4.7 second difference. The battle for positions is heating up. We've got some serious action happening on the track. Catonit is on fire, closing in on Okyoki 3 and 10K Manin 70 for with a whopping 19.3 second gap reduction. Meanwhile, Grains de Bill and Sir Ironbot are making moves, overtaking Dovdad and yours truly, Amy, to secure 4th place. Catonet's relentless pursuit is paying off as they continue to close the gap on Okioki 3 and 10K Manine 7-0 for by 19.3 seconds. We've got some serious action on the track. Dovdad and Amy are making a strong push, closing the gap by an impressive 13.4 seconds on Roman FS and Meyer. But hold on, because Nolga's 77 and Kamikar's 38 are not far behind, closing in on Dovdad and Amy with a massive 43.7 second gain. And let's not forget about Neo Texan, who's pushing the pressure on Catonet, narrowing the gap by 48.7 seconds. The competition is heating up, folks. We've got some serious action on the track. Sputnik NZ is on fire, closing in on 81,792 and Finamluki with a massive 43.8 second gap reduction. The pressure is on as Sputnik NZ aims to make a move and secure higher position. Let's see if they can keep up this incredible pace. We've got some exciting action on the track. MD 162 and Nukembakim are showing some serious skill as they close in on Sidrik and Gilded Sarcophagi, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. It's a battle for position, and these drivers are leaving it all out there. Oh, it seems like Neo Texan is on the move. Closing in on Catonet, they've managed to reduce the gap by 2.1 seconds. The pressure is on as Neo Texan aims to overtake and secure a higher position. Let's see if they can maintain this momentum and make a move. Here comes Catonet from Team Vanguard, making a strong move as they close in on Okioki 3 and 10K Manine 704. The gap is shrinking by 2.4 seconds, and Catonet is hungry for a higher position. Will they be able to make the pass? Stay tuned to find out. Catonet is making a move, closing in on Okioki 3 and 10K Manine 704. The gap is shrinking by 2.1 seconds. We've got some serious contenders on the move. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making their move, closing in on MD 162 and Nukembakim. They've managed to shave off 3.2 seconds from the gap. The pressure is on as they aim to climb up the leaderboard. The duo of Twix 560 and Paulo Custer 09 is on the move, closing in on Mogus 77 and Kamikars 38 with a gap reduction of 2.7 seconds. The pressure is on as they aim to make their move and secure a higher position. Katonit is making a move, closing in on Okioki 3 and 10 Kamenin 704, reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. The competition is heating up as these drivers battle it out for position. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are making moves on the track, climbing up to 11th place by overtaking Schnekaisktiv and Jasak 72. However, Schnekaisktiv and Jasak 72 aren't far behind as they've now taken over 12th position from Gary 710 and the unknown Cypher. The battle for positions is heating up. Romans and Meyer have made a bold move, climbing up to 3rd place by overtaking Grains de Bill and Sir Ironbot. Meanwhile, Okioki 3 and 10 Kamenin 704 are making their presence known, jumping up to 13th place by leaving Gary 710 and Human Cipher in their dust. The competition is heating up as racers strategize and push their limits. Romans and Meyer are making a strong push, closing the gap on Sputnik NZ by 2.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Duffdad and myself have made a move up to 4th place, overtaking R40 and Super Lacroix. And it looks like Hot Wheels Kid 01 and Silver Gaming are gaining ground on Mane Peter and RA Raphael, closing the gap by 2.6 seconds. The competition is heating up. We've got some impressive moves happening on the track. Nolka 77 and Kamikars 38 are making their way up the leaderboard, overtaking Twix 560 and Paulocaster 09 to secure the 9th position. On the other hand, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are showing their determination as they close in on MD 162 and Newcambocken, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. The competition is heating up. Welcome back, Dark Alpha Drago. The race cars have been revving their virtual engines, so get ready for some high-speed action with us. Racing car dash symbol. Bobardo and Pipiger NR1 are on fire, making an impressive comeback as they close the gap by a whopping 44.1 seconds on Twix 560 and Paulocaster 09. Their determination and skill are truly paying off in this race. We have some impressive moves happening on the track. Grains de Bill and Sir Ironbot are showing their skills, overtaking Romans and Meyer to secure 6th place. And it seems like Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are on a mission, closing in on MD 162 and Newcambocken, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up. The race is heating up as Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making their move, closing in on MD 162 and Newcambocken. They've managed to reduce the gap by 2.1 seconds. We've got some serious contenders on the move. Twix 560 and Paulocaster 09 are putting the pressure on Nolkas 77 and Kamikars 38, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. It's a battle of skill and determination as these drivers fight for position. Stay tuned to see who comes out on top. Oh, it seems like Neo-Texan is on the move, closing in on Katonit with a gap of just 2.1 seconds. The pressure is on as Neo-Texan pushes to make a pass. Will Catonet be able to hold them off? Let's see how this battle unfolds. We have some exciting developments on the track. Grains de Bill and Sir Ironbot are making their move, overtaking Romance and Meyer to secure 5th place. Meanwhile, Neo-Texan is showing impressive speed, closing in on Catonet with a 2.3-second gap. The competition is heating up as these racers battle for position. Oh, the tension is building as Neo-Texan is making a move on Catonet, closing in by 2.1 seconds. The race is heating up, and every second counts. We've got some serious action happening on the track. MD 162 and Newkenbakum are on fire, closing in on Sidric and Gildred Sarcophagi with a whopping 39.5-second gap reduction. These drivers are not holding back, folks. We've got some serious contenders on the track. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are pushing the pedal to the metal, closing in on Sidric and Gildred Sarcophagi with an impressive 39.7-second gap reduction. The competition is heating up as these racers battle for position. We have a thrilling battle on our hands as Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making a strong push, closing the gap by an impressive 6.1 seconds on Sidric and Gildred Sarcophagi. The chase is on, and it's getting intense out there. We've got some serious competition on the track. Super Lacroix is making a move, closing in on Duffdad and myself, narrowing the gap by 2.5 seconds. And look at that, Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are not far behind, closing in on Sidric and Gildred Sarcophagi, reducing the distance by 2.1 seconds. The battle for positions is heating up as these drivers push their limits. Hey there, Stan Labanam. Welcome back to the AI Race Car Madness. Get ready for some fast and furious action on the track. Racing car dash symbol. We've got some serious contenders on the move. Lacroix 1980 and AFRO are making their move, closing in on Sidric and Gildred Sarcophagi, narrowing the gap by 2.0 seconds. It's a battle for position, and these racers are not holding back. It seems like a 40 also known as Super Lacroix, is making a move and closing in on Duff Dad and myself, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. The competition is heating up as we navigate through the race. We've got a four-way battle for 21st place between the name Ice Peter, R.A. Raphael, Hot Wheel Skid 01, and Silver Gaming. All of them are behind the wheel of the Lancia Delta S for Stradale. It's like a mini Lancia Delta S for showdown out there on the track.